Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Time Film Podcast, where we talk films. I can't remember. I can't remember the intro.
You can't remember the intro?
I can't believe it. Okay, hello there, and welcome to the Time Film Podcast, where we talk film, TV, games, and all that jazz like there's no tomorrow. My name is Tom, and as always, I am joined with my co-host John.
Hey, it's me.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
2020 is finally behind us.
How did you spend your New Year? New Year's Eve. How did you?
I sat on my bed eating Maltesers on FaceTime to my girlfriend. That is how I spent.
That is a.
How did you spend your New Year's Eve?
You know what I just did? I just played games until 11:30.
Nice.
And I went downstairs to see my family. And then when it was midnight, we just shouted at the top of the lungs saying, "Happy New Year!" And then my sister somehow she was like getting really loud. She was like, "Wah!" And I was just sitting there. I'm like, but she's more wild than me. How?
I didn't even think that was possible. There were people on the street. For those of you who don't know, me and John live on the same street. There were people on the street celebrating until 4 a.m.
Really?
Just drinking outside.
That's unusual, but but it is New Year's Eve, so it was weird, we're in 2021 now, so
yeah, it's odd. The future is not set, as they say.
Yeah, it's like we've just been through hell 2020, but 2021 feels a bit, hopeful. I don't know why.
Well, that's what we're going to be talking about today. We're talking the most anticipated film of 2021. Probably.
Yes, 2021. What's going to bring us the movies?
Probably.
That's what we're going to talk today.
This is a maybe because, films are delayed every other day now. So this is assuming that all these films do indeed come out. We will be listing. We're talking about quite a few films coming out. And it's set to be a decent year. I mean, any year is better than last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's get into it. So last week I spoke that Patty Jenkins said that she didn't really want to do a Wonder Woman 3. She doesn't think that she'll come back for it, and there was uncertainty as to whether there would be a Wonder Woman 3. But now Wonder Woman 84 has become the most viewed video on demand film, beating out Hamilton, and Patty Jenkins and Gal Gadot have been confirmed to return for a third Wonder Woman. So it's happening.
Yeah, we literally talked about this last week.
It was the day after, and you sent it to me, and I was like, God damn it.
I should not send it. So what do we think about this? To be honest, I don't know, because I haven't seen the sequel yet, because cinema's not open.
No. Well, it's coming out in the UK on the 13th of January. So we have 11 days from when we're filming it.
Yeah, 11 days of... 11 days of what?
11 days of uncertainty. I mean, here in the UK, we've all gone into Tier 4, so we might not be going to college for another week. Yeah, it's all...
Yeah.
It's all...
Do you remember Tier 2? Oh, Tier 2 was the best. No.
I don't think we've ever been in Tier 2. What is a Tier 2?
You just go and see your friends outside your house.
I haven't left the house in 3 days. I'm not I'm not kidding. That's not like an exaggeration.
I haven't left my house in 5 days.
Oh wow!
Happy for record.
Wow, ridiculous.
Yeah. So, So maybe I'm in the middle, to be honest. I'm not sure if this is going to be good or this is going to be good. This is Patty Jenkins. I've seen reviews of Wonder Woman 1984, and everyone's praising it. So
yeah, well, it's Patty Jenkins is a good director. She knows what she's doing. I don't particularly need a third film, but sure.
Sure.
Trilogy.
To expand the universe.
Well, they love doing a trilogy, So
trilogies. It's a trilogy. I think it's going to be one trilogy, to be honest. So.
Well, yeah, that's kind of how they've done it in, most of the time when they go past one trilogy in superhero films, it doesn't go the best.
No.
So
I mean, what the Dark Knight did. Just one trilogy.
Everyone just do the Dark Knight. One trilogy, one good trilogy as well. So who knows? It's actually been very, very short news week. That's actually it for news, if you can believe it. And so let's just move straight on to our main segment: most anticipated films of 2021. Probably.
Exciting stuff that is coming to 2021.
You say exciting, but I wouldn't call it all exciting.
I mean, come on. It looks exciting.
Well, it's more exciting than 2020 proved to be.
Yeah, 2020 looked a bit too exciting, but then delayed.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll start off with one of the first releases of the year. Probably, I can't stress this enough. Probably will be Kingsman, the King's Man, should I say?
King's Man.
The King's Man.
The King's Man.
So this is a film set in World War One, and it's a prequel to the other Kingsman films. It's what's his face? What's the guy called? Matthew Vaughn. I know my guy. I know what I'm talking about. It's Matthew Vaughn. He's back. He's directing it. I think he's writing it. I don't know, but it's not any of the characters from the other films. You've got Rita Fans. You got Ray Fiennes. You got I can't think of anyone else in the cast. What do you think?
Yeah, and I'm still excited, to be honest. Like, the Kingsman films are great. So this King's Man film is a prequel. So yeah, I think this will be cool to watch, to understand the history. Yeah, what do you think?
It's got Gemma Arterton in it and Stanley Tucci. So.
Yes. Wait, what?
It's got many people in it. Daniel Bruhl's in it. Wow. Aaron Taylor Johnson. I'm intrigued now. Hello, what's going on?
And then we got Rasputin in the film.
Rasputin, right? Yeah, this like okay. So the Kingsman films so far have been pretty wild. Like
Pretty wild. Like you got Elton John.
Oh my god, Elton John.
Our famous our favorite character Merlin. Spoilers, you haven't seen the film.
Spoilers for The Kingsman, The Golden Circle, but rest in peace, Merlin.
No. That was I remember we were watching the film.
Yeah.
And then you stood up, and I was like, what's going on, bro?
I saluted the screen.
Yeah. I'm like, no!
Yeah, no. I don't think the second Kingsman film is as good as the first one. But
first one is just so good.
First one is incredible, but second one not quite as good. I'll probably rewatch them before The King's Man comes out. But yeah, World War One sounds cool.
World War One.
Love a war film.
It's not going to compete up with 1917.
No film could. But yeah, I mean it. I guess it's going to be good. I guess.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
It's going to be good.
Yeah. Yeah, when's that coming out?
That is coming out February 26th. Probably. Probably.
That's going to be... Anyway, let's not worry about the restrictions on the cinemas and not seeing it.
I'm sure we'll find out how to watch it.
What's the next film that we've been waiting?
The next film is Morbius, which is coming out.
Wait, wasn't Morbius supposed to come out
in November? Yeah.
Yeah.
So now Morbius is coming out in March, probably.
I
don't know if you could hear that, but that was a little echo that I put in there for.
Probably
it's coming out in March, and yeah. So Morbius, this is the same universe as this is the Sony Pictures universe of Marvel characters.
This is the same universe,
otherwise known as Spunk. Not Spunk, Spunk. So this is connected to the MCU, kind of, and also connected to Venom. It's got Jared Leto, everyone's favourite, as Morbius the Living Vampire, and Adrian Toomes, Michael Keaton coming back as Vulture.
Yes. Matt Smith, yes, he's in it.
Is he?
Yeah.
What?
Wait, you don't know?
What? Hold
Wait.
up. What? I don't believe you.
You did not know.
I don't
you did not
believe
know
you.
Matt Smith is in this film.
I don't believe you.
What? Where have you been in this entire year? Just thinking, oh, Morbius. Oh, looks good. And I told you, Matt Smith
is in... Matt Smith's in it.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Wow. Hey, John, you know Matt... John, you know Matt Smith's in it.
What? But yeah, Matt Smith is in it.
Wow.
You know, Matt Smith is just... we haven't seen him for a long time.
Well, he's also in another film in this list, which we'll talk about.
Last night in Soho. Interesting.
He's in that too. But
so
obviously he was Doctor Who.
Yeah, I'm not pretty excited for Morbius, but I'm pretty excited for Matt Smith, though, because we haven't seen him for a long time.
Well, it's Doctor Who, man. He's like my favourite Doctor.
It's my favourite Doctor as well.
I'll talk about it later, but the Doctor Who Revelation of the Daleks came out.
Oh no! No!
I didn't like it.
Yeah, again, not excited because it's a Marvel type thing. You know, like you got Morbius, the famous vampire.
Yeah, he's the living vampire. So I mean, cool, but like, I'm not that bothered. What are they trying? Are they trying to build the Sinister Six?
We don't know.
Yeah, like I feel like they might be like building Sinister Six, and Jared Leto, like at this point, the man has become, you know, a bit of a meme. So
yeah,
what are you gonna do?
Jared Leto, he's a great actor. But in Morbius, we don't know. Is it going to be like the same method as Joker? No, it's not going to be the same method as Joker. He's not going to send weird. I can tell that he sent weird, like
dead animals and used condoms. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Why did no one else ever think of that ever?
Wow.
That's I know.
Great.
Because that's mental. That's actually mental. That's not what gets you the Oscar, mental. Jared. My God. Yeah. What a guy.
What do you think, Tom?
I don't really know. I mean, sure, fine, whatever.
I mean, it's Marvel.
It's another Marvel one. I guess.
What movie is this? 100 film.
Yeah, this is like, you know, whatever. Sure. I'm the thing that I'm most excited about is to see Michael Keaton back as the Vulture. I want to know what's happening with that. So,
Michael Keaton. Yes.
Play the Michael Keaton jingle.
Yes. Anything else you want to add up to the Morbius film? I think the Morbius, it's coming out in March. Yeah, no,
I don't really have anything else to add. But next we have now this isn't actually confirmed, but I mean, like, it's basically coming out in March. It's the bloody Snyder Cut.
The Snyder Cut.
This is far and away my most anticipated film of the year. Are you kidding me? This is definitely my most anticipated film. Like,
this is my most anticipated film of this entire year. Forget A Night in Soho. Forget anything that you think was going to be the best thing that's going to happen to 2021. It's the Snyder Cut.
Forget Dune.
Right, everyone. Just come closer. Okay. I'm so last year, me and Tom, we watched the live thing. You know when where's Zack Snyder?
The Man of Steel watch party.
Yeah, this watch party of the Man of Steel. If you knew, he's this huge director who couldn't get. Yeah,
there's a whole backstory to the Snyder Cut. We don't need to get into it right now.
Yeah, so we watched the entire Man of Steel, and it was pretty cool to watch. I mean, he gave us facts, he gave us everything what was in the film.
Brilliant
film. And the cool fact about is that he skated in one of the sets. So.
He did, yes.
Yes.
You know, I rewatched that film like 2 days later.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a film.
Yeah, and then at the end of the film, Henry Cavill came in.
Oh my god.
We freaked out.
I lost my mind.
We freaked out. I was going around my room. I was like, so, and then we were just typing constantly, like, it's gonna happen. And then there's like other people who were asking Zack Snyder questions. And then the last woman, thank God for the woman who asked this question.
Thank you.
We praise you. So, yeah. And then Zack Snyder was like, we were just like down in the dumps.
We were like, no, Zack, why?
Not the film. But then hope came. So then he turned the camera, and then there it was.
The image. Zack Snyder's Justice League 2021. Oh my god, it was beautiful. It was an incredible moment.
Yes, and I
have only got more excited since then. Like, I thought the trailer was excellent, as we said in our very first episode of the podcast. I thought that, I think Steppenwolf looks great. The black suit Superman, like, I'm so excited for this film.
Oh,
and the idea that we're going to get 4 hours. I just want to repeat that. 4 hours. 4 hours. 4 hours.
Did you get a new microphone, mate?
No, I didn't. It's because we're recording this on the computer instead of the phone, and it gives you the option to just do echo. Yeah.
Oh, right. That's interesting.
Rest in peace, headphone users.
So yeah,
but yeah,
to be honest,
very excited.
When Zack Snyder announced the Snyder Cut, the film, that was like the best thing that happened in 2020, to be honest.
Yeah, in terms of films, that's like such a big step, and even recently, people are now trying to make restore the Snyderverse.
Restore the Snyderverse,
which is, I mean, what do you think about that?
Restore the Snyderverse.
Yeah.
Elaborate that.
Okay, so restore the Snyderverse is a new hashtag, which means people want to see like Justice League Part 2, Justice League Part 3, David Ayer's Suicide Squad, the Batfleck film. Like, they want DC to go back to that.
I mean, sure. I mean, that's cool.
I'm not too bothered. We've got the Snyder Cut. A second Justice League, a third Justice League would be insane. But we got what we wanted, and I'm happy. So I think unless the Snyder Cut ends on like a giant cliffhanger, and I'm like, oh my god, I need to know what happens. Like, other than that, I'm just
we know that happen. And the worst thing is that we're living in the UK, and HBO Max is only in the US.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you what though. However, someone found the Snyder Cut listed on Google Play, so you can buy it on Google Play, and then so that's probably how we'll be able to do it.
Google Play. I don't know why, but I thought HBO Max was available in the UK at some point earlier.
No, unfortunately not. It's a whole licensing thing. I'm sure it'll be available at some point. I kind of hope not though, because like it's a lot to pay for. Like having to pay for because I have Netflix, Disney Plus, Amazon, and like just adding onto that load would just be like, oh, it's too much.
I mean, I only got Disney Plus just to everything. I mean, I just got it on my PlayStation, just watch and go.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we got WandaVision starting in a couple of weeks, which is going to be our 21st podcast. Next week we're going to talk about Soul, so watch Soul for next week, which is on Disney Plus, and then WandaVision after that. So exciting stuff coming our way.
Yes.
Let's talk about our next film, and I want to ask you a very important question. How much time is there to die?
Oh, yes. I mean, let me just check. Oh, okay.
It's one of the big questions.
Can I call a friend?
Yeah, you can call a friend.
Okay. Brr, brr. Brr, brr.
Oh, I've got...
Hello!
I thought it was me. I thought you were going to call him... Okay, go on.
Hello, who's this? Oh, this is John. I've got a question. How much time do I have left? And then, probably about 52 years. Oh,
That's the name of the film. 52 Years to Die. That sounds like a great film. I'm not gonna lie. I thought there'd be No Time to Die, but apparently not.
Oh,
Of course, we're talking about No Time to Die, the James Bond film that has been happening for so long. It was going to come out in April and then November. They've had 2 marketing campaigns. Like, they must have spent so much money on all the trailers and all the marketing they put out. And now it's scheduled for... I should probably, have these ready. April 2nd.
April 2nd.
April 2nd.
The day after of April Fools.
Wow! Oh my God! That's the master plan. That's the master plan.
That's the master plan. They're going to announce it on April Fools, and then everyone's like, "Haha, good joke," but then it wasn't a joke.
Oh my God! What a twist!
I'm big brain.
What a twist! What do you think about this one? Are you excited?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just James Bond, really. Because it's just the thing that we've been waiting for. And I remember you watching the whole James Bond.
Oh my God! I watched all 20 original James Bond films, all of them, and I'm very, very, very upset that it didn't come out because there are some bad films in there. Let me tell you, there are some really bad films.
Don't remind me of the bad films, Tom. Don't remind me of the bad films.
They're all terrible. They're not all terrible, but they're not great.
I mean, yeah, there's what?
So some of the worst ones, being A View to a Kill, Die Another Day, Octopussy. I mean, all you need to know is the name of Octopussy, and you know it's bad, already.
What? What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. There are some great ones though. My favourite was Tomorrow Never Dies. It's a good one.
Are you excited for this film, Tom?
I like the other Daniel Craig James Bond films.
Of course.
Skyfire. What the hell's Skyfire?
Royale, there's
Skyfall.
Solus, there's Skyfall, there's Spectre. They all S's. You got Spectre, Skyfall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they love their syllabus. No, not the syllabus.
Alliteration.
No, not alliteration.
Yeah.
No, it's something like S's. S.
Yes, alliteration.
Poetry.
It's alliteration.
No, I meant never mind.
It's alliteration.
Because there's in poetry there's an S thing, S. Not it's not alliteration, but
rhyming.
It's S's.
Are you just talking about rhyming?
The sound of a snake, you know what I mean?
Snake. What poems did you learn about snakes? I want to learn about that.
No! Oh, shut up! Right, come on. Let's do, No Time to Die.
Yeah! S. Like a snake.
There is no time to die,
I mean, apparently there's plenty of time to die. According to, the release schedule, there is just too much time to die. I would argue there's,
Yeah.
We've got loads of time.
Weird, we were supposed to get this film, last year, and then I was just in band. I was just trying to look through, and then it was delayed, and I was like, oh, I wonder why. It was back in January.
Yeah, so. I remember. Yeah, it was delayed really early on, and everyone was like, "What's it being delayed for?" And then everything else got delayed, and they were like, "Oh my God, they were actually smart."
Yeah, and we thought COVID.
What's a COVID?
Yeah. So yeah, what's the next film?
The next one is A Last Night in Soho, Edgar Wright's next film, starring Matt Smith, as we just said, and is coming out on the 23rd of April. So yeah, I've got the dates now. I've got the dates bloody nailed.
Oh, you got the dates?
Got the dates nailed. I got it all done.
Yeah. I'm excited for this, but we haven't seen the trailer.
No, I don't really know much about it. I think it's supposed to be a horror, which maybe means that they're going back to... He's going back to his roots of Shaun of the Dead.
Ooh.
I'm really not sure anything about it.
But Matt Smith, it could be comedy or it could be...
Yeah, well, I mean, it's Edgar Wright. All of Edgar Wright's films are pretty damn funny, so...
funny. Comedy,
Yeah, Comedy John.
Comedy John. What else?
Well, I just want to say, it's set in Soho, right? And earlier this year, I went to London with my film studies class, and we had a hostel in lined up for us in Soho, but there was a bomb, an old World War II bomb that they found, and we had to be evacuated. Just a little story for everyone. I almost died in London in February.
Why did I hear about this?
You did hear it. I've told you this.
You didn't.
Yeah, I have.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
No, you didn't.
It was great. We missed our trip on the London Eye, which one of my friends, Katie, she'll never let it go. But other than that, yeah.
What? You never told me you found a World War II bomb.
I didn't find it. Someone else found it.
Well, who found it?
I don't know. Some guy called Steve.
Steve? Oh, you didn't tell me that you were walking upon a World War II bomb.
Yeah, it happened.
Oh, okay. Never mind. You could have told me. If you would have told me, the story would be blown up.
Oh, good.
Oh, Comedy John!
Everyone, he's back. He's back.
Yes.
2021 is the year of Comedy John. I rhymed like 21. A snake.
Yes. So, yeah, are you excited for this?
Of course I am. It's Edgar Wright. I love Edgar Wright. Spaced. Yes. Everyone watch Spaced. It's his TV show written by Simon Pegg, and it's great. It's brilliant. It's absolutely wonderful.
It is one of the best TV shows. It's only 2 seasons long.
Yeah, it's not a chore at all. It was on UK Netflix. It might not anymore, but it's great.
But it's on Prime.
Is it? It's on Prime. It's also on in the UK. It's on Channel. It's on 4 on demand. All 4. You can actually get 4OD Plus now, so you can pay a month to get all the Channel 4 shows without any ads.
Ads. Yes, we hate ads.
God damn ads. We don't have enough views and subscribers to add ads onto our podcast, but just you wait. They're gonna be there sometime. We want money.
Yes.
Okay, our next one is A Quiet Place Part 2. Sequel was supposed to come out last March.
Yeah, this was supposed to come out oh yeah, I remember John
Krasinski?
Quentin
Tarantino?
Quentin Tarantino. So John Tarantino. John. I'll call him John.
You're on a first name basis.
He tweeted out saying, "Oh, we'll delay the film 2 weeks."
Yeah. And then it's been over a year. This is coming out on the 23rd of April. And it's, I don't know if you've seen, but there are still ads for this on the side of buses.
There is, yeah.
Yeah, there is.
I forgot about that film.
Yeah, no. I hadn't watched the original, so I did watch the first one before the second one came out. I thought it was good. I didn't really need a sequel. I thought it ended on a really cool note. Yeah. And so I'm a bit sure, I guess if you want to do a sequel, let's do it, but I'm not too fussed. What do you think?
Not too excited, really. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I thought the first one had a really good concept, and I think, it can really push some boundaries, but I don't really have a giant hankering. I'm not I need to see this.
Yes.
Especially, it comes out on the same day as Last Night in Soho. So if I was going to watch either of them, I would definitely watch Last Night in Soho. It's not even a competition.
Yes. It's horror. This is horror.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
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 Yes.
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 Yes. Broden Kelly.
Quiet.
Yes, A Quiet Place. Comedy John. Yes. He's comedy.
I'm funny.
He's back, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, next is Black Widow. Was originally going to release in May 2020, and now is 7th of May 2021. This will be the first Marvel film in about a year and 10 months. So
I forgot about that film.
It will nearly be 10 months since Spider-Man Far From Home, or MCU film, because Morbius is coming out, and the New Mutants came out, but the first MCU film since almost 2 years. What do you think? Are you excited about this one?
No.
I heard the depression in your voice there.
I was like,
No, I'm not. No,
yeah.
me neither.
When you said Black Widow, I was like, wait, what film? There was a Black Widow film?
Yeah, I was never really that excited for it. I've loved Black Widow like in the MCU films, but I'm not really that bothered in seeing her again. And now, I guess we are gonna eventually get her film, because, yay.
Yes.
This seems to be set in between Civil War and Infinity War. Fleshing out some of the time in between that.
More stuff between confusing timelines. Yeah.
Timelines. I mean, at least the MCU timeline isn't quite as confusing as the X-Men timeline, which is a pretty confusing timeline.
Wait. What's the X-Men timeline? Oh yeah, there's so many timelines, isn't there?
There's 1,000 things that contradict themselves.
Oh no!
Like First Class establishes the spoilers. Charles gets shot and goes in a wheelchair before he loses his hair. But then in X-Men: The Last Stand, he's walking without hair. What does it mean?
Oh no! Wait. What?
I know. Who would have thought it?
Right. Just carry on. I don't want to get too confused.
Okay, our next one is Fast and Furious 9.
Yes, baby!
Originally scheduled for, I can tell John's excited. Originally scheduled for April last year, and now 28th of May.
28th of May?
So this is a big one, you got Dominic Toretto's brother, Han's back. I need to sneeze.
Han.
Excuse me. Sorry, go on.
Me and Tom, we watched. It's just too nostalgic to remember, to be honest.
We were going to watch Fast and Furious 8 this holiday, but then the government changed the rules so we couldn't see each other.
Yeah.
It was going to be great. We were going to record the pod in person.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to have to watch it at some point.
It was a ride.
It was a ride.
Yeah.
As they say, ride or die.
Oh, right. So we got to watch Fast and Furious 8 and Hobbs and Shaw.
We do, yes. You've seen 8, right?
Yes, it's a very enjoyable film.
Good.
It's got a lot of action and it's good. I mean, I like it. I would give it a 7 or an 8 out of 10. It's good.
Yeah, well,
not good at 7. 7
for me, undeniably, having seen the first 7, the 7 is the best one. There's not even a competition. The films undeniably peak with 7, which I've spoken about it before on the pod, but I cried very hard.
Yes,
didn't I?
I cried very hard when I first saw it, but I tried to keep my emotions in. I'm like, yeah, you can do it, John. I mean, I rapped along with the lyrics of "See You Again," yeah.
And I was shouting at you. I was like, "Shut up! I'm trying to
shut up, man! I'm trying to see and do it." And I was like, "Ow! You hit my elbow!" But I was about to shout it out because it was it is an emotional moment. But yeah,
it is.
But yeah, I'm so excited for 9 because we love the Fast and Furious franchise. Apart from,
I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued. I've watched the trailer, but I watched the trailer before I saw the other ones. So, which is a bit weird, but all I know is that Han's back, and I want to know why.
Yeah, same. We know the Fast and Furious love resurrections, am I right?
Oh, definitely. They've done it before, I think. Have they?
Lenny!
Yeah. Oh, God. We're gonna, one day, I promise you fine people that we will do commentary tracks for the Fast and Furious films. Wait,
I wonder if there's commentary tracks for Fast and Furious, the first one.
There will be.
I wonder how they actually thought about what Vin Diesel was going to say.
The director is like, we tried to make him say Letty, but he kept on yelling Lenny. Who the hell's Lenny?
Lenny!
Oh God.
Yeah.
No one gets that. That's an inside joke between the two of us.
Yeah, that's just two of us.
Lenny!
And, if you watch like the first film, like slowly, like if you look what Vin Diesel says, it's just beautiful what he says.
He yells
like,
Letty, but it feels like he yells Lenny. It's like Red Dead Redemption 2.
He just gives us like emotion. You know, when Vin Diesel says, "I'm not running," we cried.
Pumps of emotion. I cried harder when Vin Diesel proclaimed that he was not running than I did when Paul Walker exited the franchise. And I can.
I mean, the films have great openings and
they really
great
do.
like endings to the film.
They have oh my God, the CGI that goes inside the cars and it shows all the hydraulics.
Don't remind me of that. Don't.
Oh, hey John, come closer, come closer. How did the car get on the boat?
Yeah. I might have to watch a clip and see how the.
No, John, we must never know. If you know that your brain will explode.
Oh no. Is it a ramp? I don't know.
Now the car can fly.
We were on our phones and we didn't know what happened. What the heck?
The one time you didn't have to be on your phone.
And say, and see what happened. Because we can't be bothered and see. We can't watch the whole film.
Too Fast, Too Furious wasn't a good film. I didn't enjoy it.
Oh God!
I mean, it's got Roman in it. At the very least, it's got Roman. Oh, and it has Tej in it as well.
And it's got Brian.
It does have Brian. That's true. I mean, yeah. I mean, Brian is the best. He's awesome.
Yeah, it's a very confusing story.
It is. I think I'd recommend it, and I'm excited for the 9th one. And aren't they doing 10 and 11 back to back as a 2-part film?
No, I thought they were doing 10 only.
No, I think they're doing 10 and 11 2 parts as the final films in the franchise, or final films in the main saga. I don't know if they're doing because they might be doing spin-offs as well. I don't know.
Yeah, but yeah, we've got to watch this in cinemas.
Definitely.
Because it's the Fast and Furious.
It's Fast and Furious. Why is my voice so high? It's Fast and Furious.
It's Fast and Furious.
Is that the theme song?
Yeah, and then Christopher Nolan has a soft spot for Fast and Furious. I mean, we have a soft spot.
Everyone does. Like, I used to roll my eyes at the franchise, but it's great. It's really good.
It's underrated franchise apart from the first
if you haven't given it a chance, give it a bloody chance. It's good.
Yes. Yeah, everyone's saying, "Oh, it's the physics." Shut up now! It's not about the physics. It's about family.
So what? They get a car onto a bloody boat.
So what? A car can go through buildings.
More than one building as well. Okay, our next one is Ghostbusters Afterlife, which was scheduled for October or November this year, and is now coming out on the 11th of June. Probably. Yep.
Probably.
Yes. So Ghostbusters Afterlife, what do you think? This is a sequel to Ghostbusters 2. It isn't a sequel to the 2016 reboot. Tell me, what do you think?
I don't know. I'm not sure because I completely forgot about this film. It's got Paul Rudd. I mean, everybody loves Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd's great. It's got a beard. I mean, come on.
Mark Wahlberg.
Whoa, wait. Mark Wahlberg's in this. My God. What? I need to see it now.
I'm joking.
Is Mark Wahlberg in any films next year? Oh, yeah, Uncharted.
Oh.
He's in Uncharted.
Is that coming out next year?
This year. Oh, I just said next year. It's 2021. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I don't know.
So we might. So this film is.
I'm not too excited.
Have you seen the? Did you watch the trailer for this film?
Yes.
Yeah, it looks alright. I'm not too bothered about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like the same as the feminism one.
That's what it's called. Definitely.
Yes. What the heck happened in that film?
It wasn't a good film, was it? It wasn't, and you know.
It wasn't funny.
It had good aspects, but no. Well, it's like the guy who directed it, Paul Feig. He's done some pretty good films, like Spy is pretty good. Everyone loves Bridesmaids, The Heat. They're funny films, but I just didn't think that this one, really.
Cut the cake.
didn't cut the cake. I cut the cake. I ate cake. It was a good cake.
You ate cake.
I had a
wow.
Colin the Caterpillar cake. It was good.
Wow.
On Christmas Day. Yeah, it was nice. Okay, the
Yes.
next one is Venom, Let There Be Carnage, which is this actually hasn't moved release date, so it was always going to be 2021, I think. I might be wrong. I probably am wrong. Who knows? And this is directed by Andy Serkis and stars Tom Hardy and Woody Harrelson as Carnage. What do you think?
Not excited.
No? Yeah. The first one was alright.
I mean, it's good. I mean, yeah.
Well, the first one was the director of Zombieland, and Zombieland's really good. Zombieland 2 less so, in my opinion. But Zombieland is a really good film, really funny and really fresh. And then Venom, I don't think the director brought the same kind of flair to it. And I'm interested to see, how will Andy Serkis kind of do the sequel.
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm looking at I'm sorry. I was just trying to go to scroll to Twitter.
You're on your phone during the podcast. Oh my god!
How dare you. I need to see if I missed anything that's going to happen. Yeah, I want to be making sure that we don't miss any piece of news, or just in case that the release date has been delayed.
Talk to me. Tell me what's going on.
So there's there's a man walking with his tiger in a mall in Russia.
Good. It's a good idea. Because tigers are definitely domestic animals.
Yes.
They're the perfect pet.
Anyway, that was the strangest thing I saw today. So
Venom 2.
Yeah, what you said, I'm not too excited. But definitely, this is directed by Andy Serkis, who may have known that he's Gollum.
Have you seen his other film? He directed Mowgli.
Oh, no.
Did you watch that? No?
No.
No, yeah, me neither.
It's the same as Jungle Book, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just a different kind of... what's the word?
Adaptation!
It's different adaptation. And what else has he... He's been in 106 films. Wow.
106 films?
He has directed 4 films.
Oh.
Directed a film called Breathe, a TV movie called The Ruins of Empires, Mowgli Legend of the Jungle, and Venom Let There Be Carnage. And people will know him from Planet of the Apes, Black Panther, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars. He's been in many, many things.
And he is a great
actor. He's in the Batman! He's in the Batman!
He's in the Batman!
He's playing Alfred in the Batman alongside Robert Battenbat.
Bat.
Brilliantly. Absolutely. I'm very excited for that one. That's 2022 though, so we still have to wait a long time. I'm very upset. I wanna know what happens, but it's fine. Top Gun, Maverick. That's our next film.
Yes, I'm excited.
8th of July, sequel to the 1980-something film. We're bringing back Tom Cruise, but this one stars other people too. What's she called? Jennifer Connelly is in it, playing his love interest. Same one as the last film, but different actress. Miles Teller is in it. Other people are in it too. What do you think?
I mean, it's got Tom Cruise.
It's got Tom Cruise, and it's not the last Tom Cruise film on our list.
No, it's not.
Oh my God, Val Kilmer's in it again. Val Kilmer, of course, being Iceman from the first film. I love
the first Top Gun film. It's great.
Definitely. It's got John Hamm. I did not know John Hamm was going to be in it.
Yeah, but, John Hamm's going to be in this.
And then there's the son of Goose, I think. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm not as excited as I think I should be. I've seen the first one. I think it's good, but it's not like I didn't think it was as amazing as a lot of people say, and I don't know. It feels like a really weird sequel to happen so like late in the game,
But I think this is a good idea to have a sequel because it could develop on like the story of
No,
Like,
yeah, that's true. I
I've got
think
the name. Tom Cruise.
I think
Tom Cruise.
I am kind of interested to see where the characters go, and there are a lot of cool things with all the plane stunts that are going on.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd say I'm
The
excited.
planes.
So many planes, but not the Disney film planes. The Disney film's plane is a very different thing. Very different. It's not at all on the same wavelength. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the next film is Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, coming out on the 9th of July. They actually moved the release date up on this one. So this is now being
I forgot
released.
about this as
This
well.
is being released before Eternals, and it was originally going to be released after Eternals. Another MCU film, and this one is a martial artist one, bringing the MCU into Asia. It might be set in China. I don't know much about it, but it's bringing back the Mandarin, or like the real Mandarin, and it finished filming quite recently, like a couple months ago, maybe like a month ago.
I know that.
So yeah, what do you think? Are you excited?
No.
Why not, John?
Because I don't know, because it's just Marvel.
Yeah, another Marvel film. Well, I'm not that excited about it. However, I will say,
It's different.
I'm kind of Michelle Yeoh's in it. Okay, so it's Awkwafina. Wow,
Oh, okay.
that's interesting. But yeah, no. I think I will say I am excited at the prospect of a different kind of MCU film. I'm interested to see not the Mandalorian. The Mandalorian's over. That finished. The Mandarin. I'm interested to see the Mandarin again, or the real Mandarin this time, and see some martial arts stuff. And more representation is always good.
Yes, temptation.
More
into the Mandarin. The 7... Wait, what? Rings again?
10 rings.
11. The 11 rings.
10 rings, not 11.
There's not a Lord of the Rings.
56 rings.
Lord of the Rings.
There were 20 rings in Lord of the Rings.
How many?
20.
Sorry?
There were 20 rings in Lord of the Rings.
Oh, alright.
Yeah. There's a bit of trivia for you all. Okay, the next one is The Suicide Squad. So this is the sequel / reboot / soft reboot to the 2016 film. This one's going to be directed by James Gunn, who, of course, directed Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2, probably why he was picked up for this one. It stars Margot Robbie and John Cena and many other people, and is coming out on 6th of August. John, tell me what you think. Show me what you got.
What film?
Suicide Squad. Are you on Twitter?
Oh, this...
Are you just scrolling through Twitter right now?
No, I didn't hear what you said. You scrambled out.
What are you, deaf?
You were like, "Oh, show me what you got," and then you were like, "Oh, are you excited for this?" Yeah, of course I'm excited for the Suicide Squad.
Good.
Yes. Wait, when is it coming out? October? Yeah.
6th of August.
August, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm very excited. It's going to be a summer blockbuster. You know what I mean?
Summer blockbuster. It really is. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I love summer blockbusters. They're pretty cool.
Me too. I'm normally on holiday, so I miss quite a few. But maybe I won't be. I don't know what's going to happen this year.
Yeah.
Actually,
Suicide Squad. It's got Harley Quinn and it's got a lot of villains that we did not know in DC, and that's good because that James Gunn, he looks through the entire DC DC like history, like the characters and everything.
Really
so so and he's also making a TV show on one character.
Yes, Painkiller. Is it Painkiller?
Yeah.
It is, isn't it?
Peacemaker.
Who's Painkiller? Oh yeah, from Black Lightning. So this film, you got Viola Davis as Amanda Waller, Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, Taika Waititi's in it, Sylvester Stallone's in it, Alice Braga as Sol Soria, Joel Kinnaman as Rick Flag, Idris Elba as Bloodsport, Jai Courtney as Captain Boomerang, Pete Davidson as Blackout, Nathan Fillion as TDK, Michael Rooker as Savant, Michaela Hoover, sorry if I pronounced the name wrong, as Camilla, John Cena as Peacemaker, Sean Gunn as Weasel, Peter Capaldi as Thinker, David Dastmalchian as Polka Dot Man, Storm Reed as Tyler, and Flula Borg as Javelin. So many characters, and I'm very excited.
Actors.
I'm very excited to see everyone. I'm very interested in TDK, Nathan Fillion's character.
Yes.
What does it mean? Does that mean the Dark Knight? Is he Arm Fall Off Boy from the comics?
Is he Dark Knight? We don't know.
I'd love to see Weasel. I'm excited for Peter Capaldi's Thinker. If anyone's seen the Flash TV show, they'll know that the Thinker in that show was fine. But I'm really excited to see Peter Capaldi's Thinker. He has the stuff in his head.
I want to see what he's like.
He's got the huge ass brain.
But
I'm very excited for that one. Like, yeah, that's going to be great. Anything else you want to say about that one?
Sorry?
Anything else you want to say about that one?
About Suicide Squad. This is directed by James Gunn, and I have a lot of faith in James Gunn because he knows how to make really good films.
He does, yeah. I need to watch some of his other films. Actually.
Yes.
So many directors who I got to kind of make my way through.
But I think the best thing he's done, like, he can do really good superhero films. So, like, he's done Guardians of the Galaxy, which is really good.
Yeah.
So now doing DC, which is amazing.
Good for this, mixing it up. I think one of the best things about DC recently, pretty much ever since Justice League, DC has put its faith in its directors. Like at DC Fandom, the directors were at the front of everything. It's Matt Reeves, it's James Gunn, it's Patty Jenkins, it's Zack Snyder. And with Aquaman, with Shazam, with Birds of Prey, with Wonder Woman 84, the directors get to do what they want to do. There isn't any interference, and I hope they continue with that because that is the best thing about DC.
That is unique.
Exactly, it's unique, and that's the best thing about DC at the moment. It sets it apart from Marvel, which is widely seen as their competition, and I'm really excited to see what they have to do. We were going to have Black Adam and the Batman in this year, but they have since been pushed back. So I just thought I would.
Good idea because there's HBO Max taking films.
Yes, right, exactly. That is a good point. Suicide Squad is one of the films going to HBO Max and cinemas on the same day.
Yeah, so... and there's going to be a lot more films coming out in HBO Max and cinemas as well, so...
there's a whole bunch of them. Speaking of, one of those films is Dune, or is it Dune? Who knows?
Dune or Dune?
Yes, this is Denis Villeneuve's latest film. Coming out on the 1st of October. It was supposed to come out in November last year. This one is huge. It's adapting a part of the Dune book by Frank Herbert, which I intend to read, and it has a huge cast. Everyone who is everyone is in it. Well, not everyone, but quite a lot of people do make the cut of this film. You got Timothée Chalamet, you got Zendaya, you've got Rebecca Ferguson, Jason Momoa, Oscar Isaac, Josh Brolin, Dave Bautista, Stellan Skarsgård, Javier Bardem, so many more. I'm very excited. What do you think?
Casts.
I love reading out casts. It's great. Tell me, what do you think?
I'm very excited for this as well because it's the same director who did Blade Runner 2049, Arrival,
brilliant,
Sicarios.
I need to watch Arrival.
They are superb.
Yeah,
and I know he can smash this out of the park. No,
whoa! We don't want him to smash up any parks.
No, I mean
it's bad for the community.
I don't know what the phrase it is.
Yeah, hit it out of the park.
Oh, to hit out the park. Yeah.
Don't smash the park.
Yeah. So I'm very excited. It's sci-fi, and this could possibly be like the best we could see of Denis. I don't know how to say his name.
Denis Villeneuve.
Denis Villeneuve.
Sure. Yeah, I agree. I think there are some good prospects. I love Sicario and Blade Runner 2049. I think those might be the only films of his that I've seen, but I'd love to see more. And Dune is a huge book, and I haven't seen the original film, but I'm excited to see what else there is. To kind of see what else has he done.
Yeah. So I wonder what's gonna. Wait, isn't he going to make another film with Dune?
Maybe. Well, I think this is only one kind of section of the book. This might only be one half of the film, so they might make a second one. It depends if it does well. I mean, traditionally, Denis Villeneuve's films don't do very well at all. They don't really make any money. Like Blade Runner 2049, no one went to see that film. So, there is that problem. as good as they are, they don't really make money. So, but this one is coming to HBO Max on the same day, maybe. Did they say they were gonna change that? I can't remember.
I don't know. Maybe. What else? Pretty excited. I hope it's gonna do well in the box office. Hopefully. Yeah.
Yeah. So our next one is another MCU film. We've got The Eternals coming out 5th of November. Are you excited?
It's The Eternals, not Eternals.
Oh yes, it's Eternals now. Just Eternals.
Oh right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you excited, John? Do you want me to list the cast for you?
Please do.
Good. Okay. I should have asked you that after I'd got the actual film up on IMDb. I'm very sorry.
And can you try and every time you say a cast name, can you put a picture of one of them every time you said one of them?
No, I can't be arsed. That's too much. That's too much work. You got Angelina Jolie. You got Gemma Chan. You got Salma Hayek. You got Richard Madden. You got Kit Harington. You got Kamal Nanjiani. You got Barry Keoghan. You got Lauren Ridloff, who is a deaf actress. That's good for you. You got Brian Tyree Henry, you got Leah McHugh, you got Ma Dong-seok, who was in Train to Busan. If you've seen Train to Busan, he's great. But yeah, so that's the main cast.
Wow.
Yeah.
That.
So yeah, it seems to have quite a big kind of cast with a lot of diversity in there. So I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited as well. Yeah, especially there's a deaf actress in it.
Yeah,
so
that's good for you.
I'm just hoping it won't. I hope it's gonna be a bit like the same in in A Quiet Place. They just keep it simple. They don't make it. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. I'm excited. I think there's so many places you can go with this.
Yeah, with a deaf actress in a a Marvel film.
Yeah, that's really good for representation, and it's great that there is so many people who are going to watch this, and that's really cool. I'm not that excited about the film, but in terms of the cast, I think there's a lot to love there.
Yeah,
a
lot.
The next one I'm very excited about. It's Mission Impossible 7, and do you want to hear that cast? Do you want to hear the cast?
Oh,
I'm not going to wait for your answer. I'm going to tell you anyway. Tom Cruise, Vanessa Kirby, Hayley Atwell, Rebecca Ferguson, Pom Klementieff, Angela Bassett, Simon Pegg, Ving Rhames. We don't know about Jeremy Renner. Will Jeremy Renner return to the franchise? We don't know.
What?
This film is coming on the 19th of November and is once again directed by Christopher McQuarrie, who directed Mission Impossible 5 and 6. Tom Cruise goes mad at people on set. I'm very excited. What do you think?
I'm proud of Tom Cruise saying shouting at people just put your mask up and just shouting.
It was pretty intense.
Yeah, I mean it was pleasing to hear.
Yeah, I mean, agree.
It just shouting that loud. Yeah, it's another Tom Cruise film, and it's the same director who did Rogue Nation, Fallout, and this one.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah, I wonder what's the title. Is it just going to be Mission Impossible 7?
So far, yes.
Oh right, because we only had Fallout, Rogue Nation. Fallout's the best one yet.
Yeah, I agree. I think they've only got better since Mission Impossible 3. They have only got better. So I'm very excited.
With story, with cinematography.
Oh yeah. Yes. Tom Cruise was running. He was running very fast. Henry Cavill was great. I'm very excited.
Yes,
I plan to watch them actually.
It's one heck of a film.
What a heck of a film! I'm excited about that one.
Yeah, I'm excited about that as well. Because it's got Pom
Klementieff.
What?
Klementieff.
Klementieff.
Yes, and Hayley Atwell. both MCU alums, and it's exciting. I think every time they add a new cast member, they always do really well. You know, they added Rebecca Ferguson, who's been great. Simon Pegg was great since number 3. That you got Henry Cavill. You know, Alec Baldwin even was good. Jeremy, all of these characters are really good, and they fit into this really nice universe that I am very excited to see. You know. What they do. What's their next stunt? You know, he's climbed the Burj Khalifa. He's hung off a plane taking off. He's climbed the Grand Canyon without ropes. You know, like he grabbed onto a helicopter.
And he flew. He flew a helicopter.
He flew a helicopter. He broke his foot while jumping between buildings. I'm
this man is living.
He's living the best life.
It's like his usual. Days just walking on rooftops, maybe just
oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I'm extremely excited for this one.
Just keep on running somewhere and like, oh, it's Tom Cruise. Where's he's running? He's like, I'm running.
I'm still running.
And then you hear Vin Diesel in the background going, I'm not running.
No, you hear Vin Diesel singing the Mission Impossible theme.
I need to do it in Vin Diesel's voice. Did
you listen to Vin Diesel's song that he did?
Oh yeah. Did he do it?
He released a song in lockdown. Brilliant! What a guy.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, it was actually kind of good.
What's it called?
If I Don't, I think.
Don't?
If I Don't.
Oh, If I Don't. Okay, let me just quickly.
Oh no! Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, John's going to start playing the Vin Diesel song.
Vin Diesel, where's Vin? Where's Vin? If I don't, Vin Diesel, I don't know where it is. I'll have a look later.
Yeah, you'll have to find it later. Our next one is Spider-Man 3.
Yeah,
another MCU film.
Spider-Man 3, the film that we've been waiting, Tom.
John.
What?
John, come closer.
What?
Do you want to know the cast? We've got Tom Holland, we've got Zendaya, we've got Marissa Tomei, we've got Benedict Cumberbatch, we've also got Jamie Foxx and Alfred Molina. There are also loads of rumoured casting: Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, Kirsten Dunst, Emma Stone, Thomas Hayden Church, Dane DeHaan, Willem Dafoe. We've got a big cast, it seems. This film is coming out on the 16th of December, and it may or may not be a Spider-Verse live-action film. What do you think?
It may not be a Spider-Man live-action verse film.
Yeah.
Okay. Not excited. Yeah, you can tell my mood changes every time when someone mentions Marvel or just
it is getting very tiring right now, and I don't like the idea of a live action Spider-Verse. I just don't think it's going to work.
No,
for many reasons.
Many reasons why it won't. Yeah, I wonder. It is going to be a Spider-Verse film.
I mean, by all accounts, it looks that way.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably.
So, are you excited, Tom?
Sure. Why not? Just a little bit. Just a little bit, because
I'm not, because you can tell that there's gonna, there's months of planning of Flashpoint, wasn't it? Like in DC fandom.
Oh yeah. It seems like Marvel are trying to play catch up with DC, which is exactly what DC did wrong in the first place. So
just Civil War, and I can tell they decided to do everything, jump in on the gun. They're rushing it. They're rushing it.
They are jumping on James Gunn. It's true.
Funny.
Thank you. I'm comedy Tom. I'm here all week. I don't want to rebrand myself. That was a bad idea. Our final one of the year is The Matrix 4, coming out 22nd of December. It is directed by one of the Wachowski sisters, which is Lana Wachowski. and written by David Mitchell. Excuse me? Not that David Mitchell, it's another David Mitchell. My God, I got so excited then. And it stars. I'm not even gonna ask you if you want to hear it. You're gonna hear it. I don't even care. It stars Keanu Reeves, Ellen Holman, Priyanka Chopra, Jessica Henwick, Jonathan Groff. Excuse me? King George from Hamilton. Brilliant. Carrie-Anne Moss, Jada Pinkett Smith, Neil Patrick Harris, Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, and I think that's it. Yes, that's the people that I want to say. It's a good cast, yeah. We got you got bloody Kristoff from Frozen. You got Dr. Manhattan from Watchmen. You've got Barney Stinson from How I Met Your Mother. You got Keanu Reeves. He needs no introduction. I'm excited.
That's a very exciting cast.
I agree.
Yeah. So I don't think you have seen the other two.
I haven't. I've just seen the first one.
Seen the first one as well because the first one's a really good film.
I agree. I think it's great.
Yeah, with one pointless scene, like we don't like. But anyway,
the ending. I think we should do a video on the Matrix films.
Yeah, I think we
before the fourth one comes out, we'll do a video.
Yeah, which will be before it comes out, like
like sometime in late December this year. So got a long time to wait for that.
Yeah, I'm just hoping 2021 will give us a bit of freedom. Like somewhere that we can go somewhere.
Well, at least an open cinema. That would be great.
If they open cinemas.
Well, I hope so, and if they do, I hope
that'll be like you've been gone somewhere. Oh, that could be a great film ending to something. You've been in quarantine for so long, and the cinema's open, and then you're just scared to go and I don't know what to do. It's been so long, and then you hear really at the end of Mr. Bean's Holiday.
Yeah.
When he sees the beach.
Yeah.
He goes. That French music is so joyful, but this one it'd be like uplifting music, he's back in the cinema.
It will be like the end of La La Land. They'll see the cinema, Mia and Sebastian's theme will start playing, and there'll be a spotlight on the cinema, and it'll be like do 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 do, and then it will be a zoom in on the cinema and a zoom in on them with the spotlight. You get what I mean. I hope you get what you mean.
Yeah,
La La Land's great. La La Land's great. What a film. But yeah, I hope you get an unlimited card for Cineworld this year because then we can see all the films. We don't have to worry about money.
Yeah, there's a lot gonna happen this year.
There's a lot gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell the cinemas are not gonna be open. Well, it could, but let's give our predictions here. Okay, let's say I believe cinemas were open in June.
Interesting. I think they're going to open in March before No Time to Die and Black Widow because it seems like those are the big films, the first kind of big films of the year, and if cinemas are going to open for anything, they will open for that. But then again, the cinemas didn't open for Wonder Woman, and it depends what the government says. So maybe we'll be watching them all on VOD. Who knows?
Yes, VOD. What's VOD?
Video on demand. So it's Netflix and Amazon Prime and all that jazz. Or the DVD, VHS. It's not.
The DVD.
Nothing's released on VHS anymore.
Yes, nothing gets.
I'm wondering when that comes back, right? So tapes have come back, Polaroid cameras have come back, bloody record players have come back. All these old things that have you'd think were gone forever have now become this kind of cult thing. I wonder, when will VHS videos come back and people start watching things on tape?
Yeah.
That's something to ponder.
It's the 30-year cycle, Tom.
It's the 30-year cycle. Exactly. Technically, we should be living in the 90s right about now.
The 90s, where we were we're getting the Matrix.
And Star Wars Episode 1.
Yeah, Star Wars Episode 1.
Well, the 90s was a pretty interesting time. Obviously, I wasn't alive, but it was after the Cold War and before 9/11. It was a kind of like a calm before the storm.
The calm
Ah.
before the storm.
What a time. All right, let's. That's the main segment done, which is pretty much all of the podcast. Let's talk some weekly viewing.
Weekly viewing.
I'm going to start off with one thing that I've watched. I'm only going to talk about this. I'm not going to talk about it too long. I've already ranted about it. To other people. I just want to say, Doctor Who, Revolution of the Daleks.
I know. Oh no.
Was really bad. All right.
Oh, no.
Now I'm seeing loads of people liking it.
Is it worse than Fast, Too Furious?
Yes, it is. I have seen people on Twitter really liking this film, and that's TV episode, TV special, and that's great. People can like it, but it's just not for me. I'm not liking at all what they're doing with this new series of Doctor Who, and it's been like that ever since Chris Chibnall took over as main writer. I just didn't like what this thing did. The last season. Spoilers, by the way. The last season ended with the Doctor going in prison, and I was like, that's so cool, that's really interesting. But in this episode, they used the prison for like 10 minutes just to show some cameos of old monsters, and then she gets sprung out of prison by Captain Jack. It felt like super rushed, and then it kept on littering the thing with character moments, but only starting the arcs and not ending them. Like, the Doctor comes out of prison and she says, "Oh, I've been in prison for so long, I don't know who I am anymore." And then later on, without a single reason why she would just do, she says, "I'm the Doctor and I save people." And it's like, yeah, but when did you figure that out? Like, where's the character development? The whole thing just felt very rushed, very forced. It was great to see the old Daleks back again. It was good. The companions leaving was quite good. Captain Jack was fine. He wasn't really necessary to be there. And yeah, it was whatever. I miss the old Doctor Who. I'm glad other people like it, but it's not for me. And yeah.
Oh no.
I didn't want to go. I literally spent like an hour ranting about it last night. I don't want to talk much about it, but it really wasn't for me. And I wouldn't recommend it. But maybe season 13 would be good. John Bishop has just been announced as the new companion. So yeah, another comedian could be good. Depends on the writing.
Yes.
Yeah. So what have you watched this week?
Well, not anything, because I've been focusing on reading comics.
Okay. Tell me what you've read.
So, let's get into it. So,
I've made a mistake.
I read three actually. So,
oh wow, okay.
So, I've been focused on I felt like, I just need a bit of a up. So I finished two. Oh, it was two. Sorry. Two, because I forgot. The Dark Knight Master Race.
Oh, did you get it?
Yeah, nice. I read it.
Good.
What a great comic book. Yeah. So there was a lot of really good stuff about this. Like, there was a really good character developments, and it kind of we kind of rebooted the universe again, but not continuing it. But I really liked it.
Cool.
And it picked up really good stuff from older stuff, like in the history of DC. Like, can we use this? Can we use that? It was a good use of that. And then Batman being old, it's good to see him like that as working with other people, because he is old. But then there's other moments that I really liked. He teamed up with Superman, and it was really good. And there was a lot of shocking moments in this, and Frank Miller does really good writing in this.
Good, yeah.
And I loved it. And it felt like reading The Dark Knight Returns again, but The Dark Knight Returns is more on a. It is a masterpiece.
Yeah.
Dark Knight Returns. It is really good, but Master Race is really good as well. I give that a recommendation if you're reading the trilogy. Do you have any thoughts on the Dark Knight? Maybe
I've read the first one. I need to read the second two. I actually have 34 things to read after Christmas, like books and comics. So, and that's at the bottom of my list. So, but I actually got for Christmas. I haven't started reading it yet, but I got The Death of Superman. I got the four graphic novels which charts the death of Superman to the return of Superman. Obviously, it's the story that's going to be told in the Snyder Cut. So I'm really interested about that. So I'm really excited to read that.
Oh, right.
In terms of like comics and stuff. Obviously, I got various other comics too.
I got another comic called Batman Year One. I haven't read it yet.
That's a great one.
What?
That's a great one.
Yeah, I'm excited to read that.
Yeah.
But then I read a comic called Heroes in Crisis.
Yeah. That's a Rebirth one, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Rebirth.
Yeah.
So I'll give you the story. There's a place called Sanctuary, and where superheroes can just take a break from stuff or to heal. You know that jazz.
Yeah.
But then,
I know the jazz.
What?
I know the jazz.
Oh, you know the jazz.
I know the jazz.
So then Sanctuary becomes open to the public, and so many people have been killed, and there's been 2 suspects, Booster Gold and Harley Quinn.
Not
and it's
Booster
really good.
Gold. I like
Booster Gold. We know Booster Gold, don't we?
Can I just say, we did on Christmas Day, me and my family played a game called where we had to name things, and I named I named the category was superheroes, and I named Booster Gold, and they were like, "Who's Booster Gold? You can't say him." And I was like, "What? You can't say Booster Gold? What is the world come to?" Sorry.
What?
Sorry.
They can't accept Booster Gold. Get out. Get out.
I know, ridiculous, absolutely like bonkers, but still.
Did you show proof?
I didn't. No, I didn't think to, but I should have. I should have showed proof.
Oh,
it was very frustrating, but yeah, no.
Oh, yeah.
Grr.
But Heroes in Crisis, it is also good. It's an enjoyable read. There's nothing too special, but it's really good. Like, it's a good detective story. It kind of focuses on like this hero and that hero, and thinking, oh, what is their impact, or what's like how many lives they saved. And it's also quite emotional if you like look into their personal lives and think, oh, it's like you think, oh, superheroes are like this, that, but then they have this limit to their mental thing, or they just can't take it anymore. But it's really good. I give that also a recommendation. It's enjoyable, but it's not great as the best comics, but it is an enjoyable read. That's from me. From graphic novels.
Awesome.
But yeah, I'll give you. Ignore that. That was my Oreo tin.
Your Oreos.
The Oreos tin.
Full tin of Oreos. My God.
Yeah, tin of Oreos.
Sounds beautiful.
So I'll give you an update, like finishing on Batman Year One.
Great. Yeah, great. Last night I started reading Thrawn Ascendancy. Not Treason. Thrawn Ascendancy, Chaos Rising. You know Thrawn from
Thrawn from Rebels.
Yeah, from Rebels. This is Star Wars. This is and it's a prequel to the other books, and I'm really enjoying it so far. However, I have to say that this is kind of related. So the Star Wars High Republic books start on Tuesday, right? You know the High Republic. It starts with the Light of the Jedi, right? And
yes.
I pre-ordered my copy ages ago, right? I pre-ordered it ages ago, and then I got an email the other week being like, "Hi, yeah, sorry, but it's gonna come on the 12th of January." On the 12th, a whole week later. Like, the whole point of getting a pre-order is so you get it when it comes out. Now I'm gonna have to like avoid Twitter for ages so I don't get any spoilers. I feel betrayed by Amazon. So thanks, Amazon.
Thanks, Amazon. You.
I won't say anything too bad, just in case we ever get a brand deal with Audible. But yeah, no, I'm excited to read that.
So then I got lots of books for Christmas.
Good.
So there were 2 Japanese literature books that I got.
Oh, very nice.
Which is quite surprising because I talked to you about this. The Sailor Who Fell from Grace with the Sea.
Yeah.
I'm also continuing reading that. There's lots to unpack on there, but cool. So the 2 books. So there's right. let me just get the other books. Let me just say them out loud. So we've got Spring Snow and Runaway Horses. So those books are like in a trilogy. So I got the first two, the one I just said out loud. So it's called what trilogy? What's the trilogy name again? The Sea of Fertility. Oh no, it's
the Sea of Fertility, like fertile, as in like fertile eggs.
Yeah, fertility.
So
And
okay.
it's a cycle of 4 novels. Oh, it's only 4 novels.
It's a quadrilogy.
Sorry?
It's a quadrilogy.
Yeah. It's quadrilogy. So you got Spring Snow, Runaway Horses, The Temple of Dawn, and The Decay of the Angel. Ooh.
Indiana Jones and the Temple of Dawn.
Ooh. Yeah, it's really good as well. Like
Good.
What he does, but if you get like Japanese literature books, like in these conditions, like in what's it called, vintage. Yeah, so vintage. If you get this, the smell of the paper and the feel of it is really nice. If you're
just sitting there at night snorting the paper.
come on, you never smelled the paper.
Yeah, I know what you mean. The new book smells great.
Yeah. So yeah. What else? Yeah, that's it for me. I'll do an update on my books. I haven't been watching anything this week. Cool. But I started watching Little Women.
Oh yes, it's a beautiful film. I love it.
Yeah, it's quite good. Yeah,
it's incredibly made. Yeah, brilliant. Well, good. Well, in that case, that's us for this week. Once again, we have no emails, but we did just get 30 subscribers overnight. What the hell? Thank you, everyone who's come in, and we hope you're enjoying it.
It's crazy
on the channel.
So thank you for the support.
Yeah, that's great. Like the video if you're enjoying it, and subscribe if you're new. We didn't have any emails, but email in, tell us your thoughts on anything we've discussed, comment down, all of that stuff. Next week we're going to be talking about Soul. Or Wonder Woman, if John gets to watch Wonder Woman, but he probably won't, so Wonder Woman will happen at some point.
Yeah.
Who knows? But yeah, that is it from us. Things are only getting worse here in the UK, so to everyone else who is also in the UK, stay safe on all that. Anything you want to say, John?
Yeah, I'm trying to stay safe.
Yeah, good?
Yeah, I mean, just stay safe, everybody. Wear a mask, wash your hands, and say happy birthday twice. Yeah. Yeah,
good. So yeah, I think that's it from us. Is that it from us? I honestly do not know. That's it, right? I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like we're forgetting something. No.
Meat.
I
don't think we've ever explained that inside joke on the pod, and I don't think we ever will explain it.
We will one day. No,
I think we should keep them in the dark. I think we should just never tell anyone.
No, it shall be a secret thing.
Yes, it shall be. But yeah, without further ado, Happy New Year, everybody, and take what you're given.
Give them back.
Goodbye.
Bye.